Welcome to Android App Addicts, episode number 81. The show where we go over. I was trying to say going over, but go over works. The show where we go over the Android operating system and mainly the apps. That's what we concern ourselves with, in the hope that maybe we have an app that is helpful for you in your life that you could use to get you out of a tight spot, or that you could find incredibly handy in some area of your life. That, again, is what we strive for. Let me introduce the co-host of the show, starting with the Door-to-Door Geek, Steve McLaughlin from DoorToDoorGeek.com. What's up, Door?
Hello, Steve. Had jury duty today. The most boring experience I think I've had in years. And if I was having to actually do jury and I was sequestered for any length of time and they told me I couldn't be connected anywhere, I think they would have had to call an ambulance.
So did you actually go into the trial and everything? Like, you were in the jury?
No, everybody pled guilty today. So I just sat there for 5 hours like this.
Oh, really? How many cases were there that pled guilty?
I think they said 7 or 9.
Damn. Well, at least people are admitting their guilt. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, when you're guilty, plead guilty and beg for leniency.
Yeah, that's the trend these days, I think.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Also joining us, Eric Ardini from SiliconWrench.com. What's up, Eric?
Hey, I'm broadcasting live from the SiliconWrench.com office today. And I found out today that my phone is not a Galaxy S. It's a Galaxius.
What?
Yeah, it's a Galaxius from the new Galaxius 3 that got debuted today, and that's the way they pronounce it. Which is cooler sound. I would never have thought to pronounce it that way, and it's really cool. So I can keep my phone a little longer now.
That's awesome.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm glad you have a newfound Galaxius. Also joining us, Sean Johnson, SJ Geek 89 on Twitter. What's up, Sean?
Not much. Just watching some cool videos this week. I'll talk about that later, but it's Thursday, man. I love Thursdays. It's Android App Addicts Day.
I know. How could you not love Thursdays? For that very reason. All right, Eric, why don't you start us off this week?
Okay, today I'm going to start off with an app for people who are not doing sit-ups, not doing working out, but they do want to try to lose some weight. And this app is called Fast Food Nutrition. It's $2.99 in the Google Play Store. It was a free app of the day on Amazon a few weeks ago. It's got 350 different fast food joints from all around the country, and basically you can see their whole menu, what the calories on each item on their menu is. And it works pretty good. The layout's a little funky because it takes up some screen real estate with other questions when you're trying to find your restaurant. But and here's the thing, it didn't have my favorite sandwich in it, which is a $1 sandwich from Wendy's with tomato and lettuce and onion on it.
Just a burger?
Yeah, it's called a cheeseburger deluxe, I think. It's on the dollar menu, but that's my favorite one I like. So I don't know, do you guys you want me to look one up for you and see if you can beat it or anything?
Now, is it just nutrition facts or does it say ingredients too?
No, it's just nutrition facts. I think I don't remember seeing ingredients. Basically,
I honestly don't want to know what it will find. But I mean, if you want me to throw one out there, Wendy's Baconator.
Ooh,
I mean, that's harsh.
Is there really any other burger to look up?
You know what I should have looked up that I didn't. I almost forgot. When you said Baconator, was that one that KFC had a while back that was like fried? Was that like fried chicken for the buns and then just bacon and cheese in the middle?
Oh, that was that was what was that called? Oh man, I could never find one around here that had it.
Okay, so when you say Baconator, are you saying single, double, triple?
Oh, triple.
Oh, okay. You want to take a guess?
I've done, dude.
Okay, no.
I don't know words in French. This is what it might as well be. I don't know.
Okay, so honestly, this app found a Baconator real quickly, and 1,360 calories for one sandwich.
That doesn't sound too bad.
No.
I don't know what
healthy.
it's got 424 grams of. That must be the size of it, of the weight of the sandwich itself. I'm guessing.
Okay, here was that sandwich from KFC. It was called the Double Down.
Double Down, yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, it was literally chicken breast, bacon and cheese, chicken breast, and that's what you eat.
Yeah, that was the best. I never tried
you
one.
had
but
one?
No, I never tried one, but it was just the most heart-stopping sandwich you could possibly find on the market. It was like no bread.
What is with you guys in this bacon, man? Bacon.
Okay, Sean,
It's
let me put it in
delicious.
perspective for you, okay? Replace bacon with Star Wars and how you feel about it. And then you then you can relate
Dude,
to us.
you can't compare it like that.
Oh,
It is.
Okay, My UI. Replace My UI with bacon.
All right.
okay. I don't know. It can't be the Double Down because the Double Down with grilled filet and the Double Down with or filet, they're only $4.80 and $5.40. That's gotta be something. Gotta be named something else.
No, I got a picture of it. I got a picture of it. Double Down, man.
Interesting. Well, that's a
I
good
should
app.
have got one. That's not bad.
Should've got one. That's a pretty good app. Yeah, I'm afraid to look up some of the stuff in there. I'm sure Taco Bell could really knock us around pretty hard too.
And there's a lot of places that must be fairly regional in here that I haven't ever heard of as far as fast food joints.
Yeah, like Amici's. I never heard of that one.
I mean, yeah, don't know.
Very cool.
Atlanta bread. That must be someplace up in Washington State. I don't know.
Does anybody else have anything on this app?
I don't want it. Don't tell my wife it exists.
That's
Next.
a scary one.
Good one, Eric. All right, Dora, why don't you go next?
I'm looking at the picture of that Double Down. It looks good. Okay. First app. Man, I got to close that window. Okay. 2 weeks ago, I believe, we got a email. Okay. I thought the guy mistyped or misspoke on what the app was. But then I researched it, and he was talking about a different app. He said App Garden. I thought he meant Open Garden. Open Garden is a Wi-Fi tethering application. So I thought, yeah, we know about that app. But no, his app was actually called App Garden, and there's a paid and a free version. I believe the only difference is Light has ads. Of course, not on my phone, and the paid doesn't. The only way I can explain this app is this is the Swiss Army knife of apps, or at least it tries to be the Swiss Army knife of apps. Now, what I like about this app is you can have a favorite, so you can put your stuff you want in favorites and don't worry about the rest. You can have it automatically launch to favorites when you launch the app. And most of these apps are just little teeny tiny things that you might need. Okay.
And this is called App Garden?
App Garden Lite.
Gotcha.
App Garden, all one word.
From Fluffy Delusions.
That sounds correct.
All right.
Okay, now here's an example of some of the apps, okay? Days until. You just put in a date and it tells you how many days until there. Area code lookup. You put in an area code, it tells you where it's at. Airport codes. You put in an airport name, it searches and returns you back the code. Countdown timer, self-explanatory. Dictionary, self-explanatory. Example word usage. I like that. Film lookups, discount calculators, sales tax calculators, tilt calculators, body fat. And then they go into also music related. So for instance, I can look up the Grateful Dead and it will tell me bands similar-esque to the Grateful Dead, or you can do it by song, or you can do it by title. It has direct access to Pastebin, which is a great place to share text really quickly to a bunch of different places. Too many, I can't even come close to saying this was the app the guy said I load and I can get rid of 7 apps on his phone. And he's not kidding. I mean, it even has Urban Dictionary lookup, QR code scanner, word etymology, which I believe is the history of the origination of the word.
It is.
Thank you, because I don't know. Stock lookups, random quotes, slang definitions kind of thing, phrases, origination things, pronunciation. You can literally say, how do I pronounce Ubuntu? type in Ubuntu, hit it, it will download audio file. You hit play, and it says the word.
And somebody will complain about that.
They trust me because he says Ubuntu on it. So
Wow,
So
my God, there's a million things in here.
literally
Was it like 50 different apps and one?
more. I guarantee you it's more, and I cannot go over even 10% of it because there's too many. Yeah.
Nice.
It's only
I like
$2
that.
for the paid. What's the difference between paid and free? Ads?
I believe the only difference is ads, and I'll say if you find you like this app and you use it because of the favorites is just quick access to stuff, why not just throw them $2?
I agree. Yeah. $2 is very reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad we got that clarified. I'm sure he's happy about it too.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was, but I gotta say thank you.
I remember the email I think he had, in the email, if I remember correctly, he thought that I had brought it up. And as I'm looking at it, I know I didn't bring it up, but if you look to the left of it, there's extensive notes. I brought that thing months ago. It's similar to this, but this has even a few more things that
really, this has more things than extensive notes. Wow,
or some different things. I mean, I haven't used extensive notes in a while.
I love it.
I could see why. I mean, I do use it, but I don't really explore. I use it basically just for notes.
You don't use it extensively?
No, I don't. But I could see why he thought maybe I brought it, because first thing I saw was extensive notes on the side. So
I'll testify. I used extensive notes at least every other day.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm the honey to-do list. Go to the store, pick up.
Well, it's the same developer, so you definitely they got their niche carved out for him here. Awesome name for an app company, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, good one. Thanks,
Thank
Dor. Also, Dor, while Sean's doing his app, I'm going to hang up and call you back on Skype because we lost your video.
Okay.
All right, Sean, you're up.
okay, I just saw the picture. That was funny. Of Dor frozen. This app, I'll say right now, it has been used before, I think a long time ago, but it saved my hide this past weekend. My wife had her first art show this past weekend, and I was taking all three kids myself to a place called the Strong Museum in Rochester, New York. It's about an hour and a half away from me because all the Star Wars, the 501st was going to be there. It's a it's a worldwide costuming thing. So I'm I'm packing my wife's stuff in the car, and I'm out there real early in the morning. We got to go real early. We don't have to, run out of time. I still got to shower. And where the hell's my phone? Where's my phone? I know I have my phone. I knew I had my phone. So now I'm in panic mode because she ain't waiting for me to look for my phone. So I start calling it, and I was in my car. I went into the van. So I'm calling and I'm opening up the doors and everything, and then I remembered, crap, I put it on silent last night.
Oh man.
So now I'm like freaking out. I'm having a panic attack, and so then I remember, I have Seek Droid on there that I just put back on a couple weeks ago. Like, I used to leave it on there. So I went to seekdroid.com, logged in, and hit the alarm on it. And I'm thinking, this ain't going to work. I got it in silent mode. The beautiful thing, it overrides silent mode.
Really?
And it starts sending off an alarm. So there I went into my car, nothing. Went into the van. I could faintly hear it. And what happened was I was out there in like my lounge pants, pajama pants, whatever you want to call them, with big, they slipped out of my pocket when I was sitting in there putting the GPS and everything in. And it had slipped down in the seat. So it would have been with me all day, but I wouldn't have seen it if I wouldn't have had Seek Droid, because it fell tucked in there.
Dude, you probably would have ended up buying another phone.
Well, I would have just activated one of the other ones, but but I didn't want to do that because I was saving the other one for the battery in case I ran out of battery, because I was planning on taking lots of photos. But yeah, man, Seek Droid, I highly recommend it. You can set it up. Not only can you do that where you can go online and do what I did, where you set an alarm off, But you can set it up so that if you want, you can wipe the phone. Like if you like legitimately lost it, like and you're panicking because there's stuff on there, you just, I mean, not even bad stuff. You just, you don't want someone looking at your contacts, your photos, whatever. I mean, you can make that final decision of like, all